Hello and welcome. In this tutorial we'll be creating this heatsink over here to the right. Notice that it is in metric and it looks to have some basic blocky shapes to it that will be able to make cuts and do some patterning here for those cuts. So first things first, get into Autodesk Fusion360 and make sure that you are in millimeters. So under document settings, make sure that you are in millimeters. Save it up as a heat sink. And we can begin here. So I'm actually I'm gonna make this part from the top, kind of make a step out of it, and then I'm gonna cut out these fins that it's the slots that it's talking about to make the fins, and then we'll be able to cut out those those holes as well. So I'm going to start with a sketch, and I'm going to go to the top, click on that top plane, and then I'm going to start just with a line and start with the origin. Alright, so then I'm going to dimension this out. This will be 75. This will be 100. This will be 30. This will be 10. And we have our basic shape here. Just make sure that I have everything correct, and I believe I do. 10, 30. Alright, so now I'm going to extrude it. So E for extrude, or you can use the push-pull. And we're going to extrude that out by 55. And there you go. You have your little step piano looking thing. And now I am going to start cutting. I'm going to create a square rectangular pattern and make some cuts. So create a sketch, and I'm going to click on that face there, and I'm going to start with the rectangle feature, and then snap onto this line, go down to that line, and now I'm going to dimension this out. So dimension, this is going to be 5, and the spacing is also going to be 5. So these are going to be my slots that I cut out, and I'm going to create a rectangular pattern. So click into the rectangular pattern, then I'm going to click on each line of the rectangle, and I'm going to go by spacing, and this is going to be just one instance. This is so the vertical direction, and then this is the horizontal direction. So we're going to have 5 of these, and it's going to be -10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? You have 5. It does count that first one, so that's why that would be 5. And then click on OK, and now we have our rectangles that we need to cut. So there's 5 slots, 6 fins, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you got your 5 slots in there. And now we're going to extrude them. I'm just going click on each of these, and this is going to be cut. The distance is going to be all, and then I'm going to flip the side. I had a warning there, but I think we'll be okay. Click on OK, and I have my cuts. I have my slots. So from here, I'm just going to create the 2 holes and create a sketch right on there. Circle, and another circle. And I'm going to set these equal to each other and dimension them. And they are 25 millimeters away from each other. And 12.5. This is 12.5 also. And 15 from the side. So that looks good. They're all lined up, right? 12.5 in, 12.5, 15 from the side, 25 from the middle, and then they are 6 millimeters in diameter. And then we are going to cut these out. Boom, boom. We're going to cut them, and we can save all, and then we're just going to go in the other direction. And there you have it. You have your heatsink. So now I'm going to assign a material to it. Let's see what kind of heatsink. Which aluminum alloys are most common heatsink material? Okay. Or we could use copper. So let's use copper on this one, just for the heck of it, because we've done a lot of stainless and aluminum. So I'm going to use copper on this. So go down to bodies, right click on body, physical appearance. Oops. Yeah, physical material, not appearance. Then we're going to go down to copper. Do a copper alloy. Drop that in there. And now I'm going to find the properties. Close that out. And then right click here, go to properties. And it has a mass of almost 900 grams. So 86.956 or 887 grams. And that is a copper heatsink. So good luck.